Welcome to Ms. Vampy's Tween Talk, Teen Talk, and In Between Talk. And I am Ms. Vampy. Today we got In Between Talk. So stay and play and have a bloody good time, or bite me. Before we start today's show, my gorgeous girls, I gotta ask you something. Can anybody get me a date with Justin Bieber? Seriously, none of yous know him? What good are ya? All right, fine, we'll start. All right, now, I gotta ask you a very important question because it's so important that I get to know yous and that the audience and viewers get to know yous like at the core, like deep inside, you know, and it's gonna tell me who you are and what you're about, and that's what we're here to show today, all right? So because I'm such a freaking twihard, Edward or Jacob?
Jacob.
Jacob?
Edward.
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 Jacob. Jacob.
Thank you. See what I'm saying? We get to know yous at the core. All right. So today we got In Between Talk here with yous, and thank you so much for being here with Ms. Vampy. And I want to talk about important issues that girls today face that are your age, that are tweens and teens. I want to talk about stereotypes. I want to talk about body image. I want to talk about facing your fears, following your dream, peer pressure, self-esteem. Of course, we can fit in boys and Twilight later, all right? All right, good. So we'll get that. Now, I mean, one thing that I think is very important, you know, to talk about, and I definitely want you to introduce yourselves first, all right, is, and tell me like an issue that you each deal with deep inside, all right? And for me, Ms. Vampy, like, you know, I don't know, it's taken me about 92 years to be okay with my big booty. I mean, I got a big booty, and you know what? I'm okay with it now. And you know what? Kim Kardashian and Beyonce, you ain't got nothing on Ms. Vampy, all right? So, I want you to introduce yourselves to the girls that are watching and tell me your name, how old you are, and what your deepest issue is that we're going to talk about today in this webisode or one of the later ones.
Hi, I'm Paula Lahara, and I'm 13, and one of my biggest issues is, well, meeting people. I'm a little bit shy with that kind of stuff.
Hi, I'm Tamara Chappell, and my biggest issue is definitely body image.
Hi, I'm Victoria Bohush. I'm 15, and my biggest issue is making the right choices.
Hi, I'm Jamie Belzowski, and I'm 15, and my biggest issue is acne.
Hi, I'm Stephanie Lahara, and, well, I have a lot of issues, but I'm going to go with probably I'm really afraid of decisions also, and also body image.
Hi, I'm Summer Dema, and I'm 10, and my probably biggest issue is, yeah, like Victoria and Stephanie said, probably big decisions and making what's right and everything.
Hi, I'm Lisa Kay. I'm 12 years old, and my biggest issue is probably the same, like making the right decisions.
Hi, I'm Kayla Farish, and I'm 10 years old, and like a lot of people said, decisions and body image.
You know, it's so funny because Stephanie said, I got a lot of issues. Girlfriend, let me tell you something. The older you get, they keep on coming. I got more issues than Teen Magazine, I'll tell you that right now, all right? So that's the whole point of what we're doing here today. You know, with our talking is to share our issues, the ones that are deep down inside, you know, with everybody that's watching, with all the viewers, with all the teen and tween girls out there, because everybody's got them, and they got them for the rest of their lives. It ain't easy being a chick, you know what I'm saying? So we're going to talk about that today. Now, we're going to start, because I'm a big fan of Twitter. I got lots of tweet peeps following me, all right? And I got a Twitter friend. Her name's Aubrey Sabata. Hi, Aubrey. She's so cool. She's 16, and she lives in Michigan. And she tweets me all the time. And she asked me to ask yous. She said, what's with the stereotypes? She goes to school, and there's all different kinds of stereotypes. And I know that this goes on both in grade school, middle school, high school. So let's open up with that. I want to talk about stereotypes. Tell me what goes on school, your after-school activities in your community, your neighborhood, all right? I want to hear what stereotypes are happening there.
At my school, there are definitely the popular girls and the little popular clique, and then there's also kind of like the more smart kids and the ones that are a little bit more on the outside. And you know, it's a small grade. There's only about 50 people in it, so you know everyone pretty well, but they kind of form into their own little groups, and you kind of mingle a little bit. It's pretty defined.
All right, and I'm glad you brought up, Paula, popular, because popular is a big one, all right? And it's always been big, and we see it in the movies, we see it on TV, even one of my favorite shows, Glee, and they got popular people and not so popular people, and I don't really understand it. So, like, what constitutes popular? I want to know, like, in your school, like, or wherever, like, is popular people who have nicer clothes, people with more money, people with nicer pocketbooks, because I like a nice Louis Vuitton too, you know?
Like, popular, in my opinion, is it's a group of friends that act so confident, that act like they have it all, that act like they can do anything and get away with it, and then everyone wants to be like, they want that freedom, and then they kind of take advantage of it. They start going on group trips, they start having fun, and then they start ganging up, and then there's those friends, those people that are so tight, and they're so, I guess, fortunate to be able to do whatever they want.
That's how it is at my school too.
Yeah. So.
It's like at my school, I live near a gang type area who are racist, prejudice, like all these different things. They are bullies. I've been called things against the color of my skin. I've been called many things about that. The popular group at my school is kind of like, compared to them, they think popular is like looking thug. To me, I don't understand. I think popular is the inside. That's what I think.
So it's like based on how they dress and all, like it's like they're wearing like thuggy kind of clothes and wow. And how about the rest of you? What's popular in your area?
Well, the popular people at my school, they like think that, let's see, like if they have different clothes on, like pink color shirt or blue, but if someone in their group doesn't have that color shirt, they can't be in the group anymore. Doesn't make any sense.
I think in our society, like, you're dealing with people who are, like, not as confident in themselves, so they base everything on looks, and, like, you get these people who are, like dependent on what they look like and dependent on, like, the materialistic things, and that brings you into a group of girls that look like a certain
Kirby.
Yeah, like a certain just type of people, like, that aren't as deep as like you should be, and like people don't look past the certain things because that's the surface, like that's what you see, you know.
Mm-hmm. I think you made a really good point, Jamie, because in my book, the first sign of a low self-esteem is putting down other people. Exactly. I mean, that's for sure. You know what I'm saying?
And popular is really, it's not just in one clique, it's within all the cliques. Even in like the nerdy clique, there's gonna be the popular kids, and within schools, within communities, there's always gonna be someone who thinks they're better. Exactly, there's gonna be someone who thinks they're a leader, someone who, and it really does come with confidence, like she said. Popularity is confidence. If you're confident with yourself, or opposite, being like having self-esteem issues, either way could make you come off as popular and, you know, popular. What is popular really, but it's pretty much just confidence.
I think people give other people like the satisfaction of being popular too. Like they let them believe that they're popular when you shouldn't do that, you know? Like people walk around like, those are the popular girls, and then they hear that and they're all like, oh yeah, like I'm the popular girl.
Where they manipulate themselves.
Yeah, and you're
And
not.
then it gets
like,
to their head.
Yeah, it gets to their head, and then they like believe that they can treat people a certain way, which that's not right.
Once they start hearing stuff, they start believing everything people say, like you just said.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's
and it gets
freaking
to their head.
stereotypes. Some of what we're going to say.
Well, yeah, I agree with everyone. Like, you know, if people think that like you should be popular, or just don't believe in them, be yourself, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
Girls are scary.
Because
Yeah, yeah, they could be.
popularity is like the followers and the leaders, and it's like she said, once there's someone is deemed popular, everyone wants to be their little
Exactly.
posse, you know? It's like once they are.
And then this little group accumulates, and they start getting stronger. It's like an army, and it starts getting and then they just attack, and they just don't stop, and then that's when it starts.
start.
Me.